The city block is a furnace. Flames roar from shattered windows 3 stories up, coughing black smoke into the night sky. Car alarms wail in frantic chorus. The air tastes of melted plastic and ash. Streetlights flicker through curtains of smoke as people flood the sidewalks, barefoot, bleeding, clutching pets and half-dressed children. Someone screams a name over and over. Sirens wail in the distance, still too far away. A man with black hair barrels through the chaos. His suit was once tailored, dark and expensive, but now it hangs off him in creased desperation. The tie is gone, a sleeve torn, soot streaks his cheek. He doesn't look at the fire like others do, with fear. He looks at it with desperation. He runs straight for the burning building. Heat lashes his face as he reaches the steps. The glass doors have already burst outward, raining glittering fragments across the pavement. From inside, above the crackle of timber and collapsing drywall, a woman's voice breaks through. She calls out, repeatedly, for her baby. The black-haired man surges forward. And then, something drops from above. A blur of purple and silver slams into the pavement between him and the doorway. The impact cracks the concrete in a spiderweb pattern. Dust and sparks explode outward. A man rises from the crater. His suit is a deep, impossible purple, untouched by ash. Silver hair gleams despite the smoke, swept back from sharp, unlined features. His eyes are cold, almost luminous in the firelight. But the black-haired man doesn't slow. "Get out of my way." The silver-haired man doesn't answer. He simply steps forward and swats him aside with the back of his hand. It isn't a punch. It's dismissive. The black-haired man flies sideways like he's been struck by a vehicle, crashing through a parked car's windshield. Glass erupts around him. The car alarm joins the others in shrieking protest. Inside the building, the woman's cries grow hoarse. Something heavy collapses. Sparks burst from an upper window. The black-haired man pulls himself from the wreckage, blood threading down from his hairline. He rises unsteadily, fury replacing pain. Across from him, framed by flame and smoke, the silver-haired man stands immaculate. For a moment, the world narrows. The crowd has fled far enough that the street between them is empty. Firelight flickers over their faces. Heat distorts the air like a living thing. The building groans under the pressure. Behind them, sirens swell closer. Above them, a section of the roof caves in with a thunderous crash. They stand there, two figures in the heart of an inferno, while inside, a mother screams for her child. Neither makes the first move. Why did you come here?
I thought it was obvious. Taking care of, well, a loose end. Honestly, Ermis, you used to be better than this. Although, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, coming from obviously a fucking failure of our Vanderlyn family.
Shut the fuck up about them. Don't you see? We don't gain anything from this kind of life. We're just puppets. Creatures born on a damn factory line. We don't have a future. I'm trying to fight for mine because I refuse to die like this.
Ah, as usual, you don't seem to get it. You don't seem to see the future. But that's not a problem. Today, I'll help you a bit more on your educational pathway. So come on. Save them. He would say, with a slight smile.
You fucking bastard. The man with black hair runs forward with great hesitation, perhaps? Fervor. It's difficult to say which, but he strides forward nonetheless, fury painting his face. Something coils from beneath his suit as his body begins transforming into something else. He strikes at the man with silver hair,
Oh.
and they exchange blows.
Not bad, not bad. Seems you still have a little bit of your edge. Although, as I said before, you used to be way better when you were a more diligent individual. One who actually valued the family name. Now, I can't help but think of you as a little bit more of a pitiable rodent. Well, come on. Show me what you've got.
The man in the purple suit, with silver hair, transforms as well. It's difficult to say what it is. Scales of white and silver, a sheen like metal spreads across his body. This is a titanic fight. They run and pit themselves against each other, trading blows that shake the very pavement they stand on, throwing cars at one another. The man in black is fighting with his all, but his mind is not focused on the fight. He wants to reach the burning building, and he seeks an opportunity.
As usual. I can see it. You're not really as focused into this fight as you used to be. You're waning. You've gotten too lazy. You're so desperate. How are you going to save them if you can't even place enough determination in that fragile mind of yours to stop me, to get me out of the way? You're failing, Ermis. Just like how you'll fail them.
Ermis decides to take a gamble. His hand touches the pavement, cracked and foiled. Wolfslachter, answer me. Respond to my call one last time. As he attempts to use a gift, the earth's gentle embrace. The man in the purple suit sinks into the earth like quicksand, as something grabs him and pulls him deeper into the pavement. Ermis takes this opportunity and dashes straight towards the burning building, uncaring of the blazing inferno. He breaks in, cascades through the living room, and jumps higher and higher, hoping, praying that he is in time. He crashes open the door to a room. Inside, a woman. She looks frail, battered, soot all over her. In her arms, she cradles a blanket. Ermis desperately runs forward, grabs her into his arms, and jumps out of the window outside. The woman pleads with him to take this bundle in her arms and run away. There is great hesitation. Don't worry, everything will be fine soon. I'll get you to a hospital. They'll take care of everything. Just stay with me.
A shot would occur as a certain tack was thrown at Ermis as he ran through the door.
The blow was not meant for him. He tries to pivot out of the way, but he is too slow, too weak, his mind too unfocused. Something invisible crosses over the woman's neck and slides through like it's made of butter. Her head falls to the floor, blood splattering everywhere in the haze of fire. Ermis can't even call out. His eyes wide. He's shaking. No.
That's the expression. I would, say, as I would pull myself out from the ground, victorious in my plan. That is the expression I wanted. That lost, sad, hopeless expression. Oh, reminds me of a time. Honestly, Ermis, if you had just kept with the plan, honestly, none of this would have happened. But no, you had to ruin the clan master's plan. You had to ruin that marriage we had planned with the Redgraves. And you had to attempt to flee. What did you expect to happen? That you would actually escape, live a happy ever after? No. You essentially disrespected the clan master. This is what you deserve. And you know it, don't you? I would, walk over towards Ermis. Look at him. A little bit of a sickening glee slowly seeping out. Instead of striking him, though, my foot would slam directly on the woman's head. The dismembered head. Smashing it into meat paste. Look, Ermis. This is the folly of your actions. Everything here is your fault. Ugh.
Lysander, you bastard! You're going to die today!
Oh, I'm going to die? Well, do give it your best shot.
And his best shot he attempts to give. He lunges forward. This time, it's no half transformation. He transforms fully this time. It looks disturbing. A creature that is part bird, part lion, part snake.
That's
He
the
rushes
spirit.
forward and bites into the chest of the man in the purple suit. But he himself also transforms. His limbs multiply. His face contorts. 6 eyes appear on his head. You see, Ermis did not notice. The man's web had spread across the entire street. Invisible, thin strands of silk cover the entirety of the area surrounding them. To fly here would be suicide, but Ermis does not care. He lunges at him like a frenzied beast, over and over again, crashing into every one of these silken threads as they cut pieces of him off. The man in the purple suit is also worse for wear. A big chunk of his chest has been bitten out, and despite the fact that he himself has transformed into a strange creature himself, the fight is brutal. Perhaps this is the true essence of mythic battles between species of animals. A mockery.
Not bad. Really, not bad. You actually wounded me. Maybe there's more in you than I expected. But if you seriously think this is enough to win, oh, you're sorely mistaken.
The man in the purple suit takes out a mysterious vial of blood. He coats it onto his hands. And then he attacks Ermis. As soon as it touches him, this blood, his body melts, almost as if in reaction to acid. This is special. The bane of the people that come from their family. A weapon.
You actually got permission to use it. What the hell is the old man thinking?
Isn't it obvious? You fucked everything up. Everything. The plans we built. Remember, the whole damn plan was for you to marry into that Redgrave family. So the clan master could finally get to see something interesting. But no. Everything went to shit. You ran. Then you ran over here to go elope with some random trot. Prey, may as well call it. That stain upon your record. You honestly thought the clan master wouldn't punish you? That he wouldn't utilize any means to get rid of you, the blemish? You're a wishful thinker.
As if, you bastard. He could care less about the likes of you or me. As long as we're handy little foot soldiers, he'll do whatever it takes. No, this is about the Redgraves. In essence, is he really that desperate to find Onedos?
Wouldn't you like to know? Besides, even if I was going to tell you, it's not like you'll actually be able to be alive to, remember it anyways. Honestly, though, what did you see in that woman? Well, I never got a good look at her face. But honestly, I feel like your standards are dropping.
Just then, their conversation is interrupted by soft crying.
Oh? I would, walk over towards that crying.
Ermis, in sheer frenzy, knocks you away. He reaches there first and picks up the child cradled in blankets.
Ah. So that's what it is. Oh, what a comedy. So it actually survived. Ah. Screw it. I'll throw you a bone. Only this once. Due to history. You can keep that little stain. But should any of us spot that little blight in the future, hopefully you've at least prepared it enough to know what will happen.
These two family members, opposite sides, they see different worlds. They go their separate ways. It is a somber night indeed. Ermis runs through the thicketed streets, hiding in the shadows, desperate to reach a certain location. Time moves forward. We now find ourselves in a mysterious chapel. There are a modicum of faces standing in the shadows, but one is revealed outright, her shine impossible to hide even in the tenebrous room. So, you've come back to us in the end. How disappointing, Ermis. You were the one who resisted this union in the first place, and ran away with some, well, in the end, you could not live with your own failure, and look where it has brought you. Right back to us. She steps forward, her hand gleaming with a golden light. She grabs Ermis by the neck. Her stare is cold and deadly, her eyes shining, a golden radiance. The entire room is enveloped with heat. How dare you step foot in this place again, Ermis Vanderlyn? Have you no shame? After what you've done to my sister, you think you'll escape from here alive? Ermis does not resist. Perhaps he does not have the spirit to resist. His body merely brought him to the only refuge he could think of. It is then that a familiar wailing echoes from a bundle of sheets in his arm. The woman looks surprised. Is that a child? You... She's stunned for a moment. Her light dims. You stupid fool. How could you? Do you know? This child will be doomed in the future. And you still chose to have it? Have you lost your mind? She's angry. Angry again. She attempts to strike, to put the child out of its misery. Ermis holds it close, attempting to protect this child from her fury. As he does so, the blanket unfolds, and she sees the child's face. She is a mother too. She understands the pain of being a parent, of dooming one's child. Yes, that is why she's angry. Angry at Ermis, because she herself has done the same. She has doomed her children too. She is no better than him, and that is why fury consumes her. The light dims completely now. The child's crying melts her frozen, cruel heart. Fine. You can stay. But only because of the child. Welcome back, Ermis Vanderlyn. Rather, I should say, Redgrave. And such, the hands of time move forward. Perhaps this is fate. Perhaps this is the fated union. Perhaps this child, doomed though it may be, may present a flicker, a spark that might change the vested fate of the Redgraves. We paint towards the night sky. Beautiful is the mother of night, the crescent moon hanging in the sky. We shall all meet again. One can never run away from the burden of family.